Well, let's take a look at the president's tweet over the weekend on tariffs, saying they are working, as Tyler said, big time. Every country on earth wants to take wealth out of the U.S., always to our detriment. I say as they come, tax them if they don't want to be taxed. Let them make or build the product in the U.S. In either event, it means jobs and great wealth. Let's take a look at this kind of line by line here. Tariffs are working big time. Well, the trade deficit is rising, might be up by $100 billion this year, so not working in that regard. The dollar is strengthening, making the U.S. less competitive from a terms of trade standpoint. Only Mexico so far. Some whispers out of Europe, anyway, looks to be close to a trade deal. Next line here. Every country on earth wants to take wealth out of the U.S., always to our detriment. Well, every country trades for its own benefit. We established that 300 years ago under Adam Smith. It's not even countries that are trading, it's companies and individuals. Trade is not a zero-sum game. Both sides are supposed to win a bit on this. And we send dollars to them. They send us goods. Not sure how that is to our detriment. Moving on here, I say as they come, tax them. Well, it's U.S. consumers and companies that mostly pay tariff costs and higher prices, not the other companies. It means great jobs and great wealth. Well, unfortunately, most economists say tariffs reduce jobs and reduce wealth. In fact, one study shows it's a 5-to-1 ratio. For every one job that we save, 5 could be lost. Finally, because of tariffs, we were able to start paying down large amounts of the $21 trillion of debt that has been accumulated, much by the Obama administration, while at the same time reducing taxes for our people. At a minimum, we'll make much better trade deals for our country. Let's take a look at this little piece here. Well, because of the tariffs, we're going to pay down debt. Well, tariff revenue is in billions, maybe tens of billions. The deficit on an annual basis is $1 trillion. The total debt is in trillions. In fact, the more we spend the fiscal deficit, that kind of raises our trade deficit because they need to import capital. Tariff revenue will be offset by slower U.S. growth in those industries that are hurt by it. Finally, we'll make much better trade deals for our country. Well, that is entirely possible. It may be that these all negotiate, but there is a lot of doubt as to the extent, guys, to which the administration wants to have lower tariffs or free trade. They may actually want to erect these permanently. Here's what the administration said to us in a comment when we asked them to explain the tweet. Trading partners such as China have used state subsidies and other measures to give their goods an unfair edge over American-made products. Tariffs remove those advantages, giving U.S. and foreign companies incentive to make and sell goods in the United States. And then one more piece. Moreover, the tariffs are intended to get others to change their unfair behavior. This will lead to better trade deals for American businesses and workers. Additionally, taxes on unfairly subsidized imports also are a source of revenue. So there you go, guys. That's the administration's point of view and kind of what we're hearing from a lot of economists.